guys, welcome back to Container Crops, the Scaredy Cat Gardener. This is my crochet series and this is project number 2. Yes, for everyone that wants to learn how to crochet that hasn't started yet, I am a beginner crocheter and this bag right here is my very second project. Before we get started, if you are new to the channel, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today, we're doing a little bit about my crochet series. Yes, I'm a gardener in Zone 7B and it's a beautiful day here today. But I am beginning to crochet. This is actually my very second project. We're going to get into that in a minute. So you'll see these little mini series pop up every now and then. But take a second and subscribe to the channel. Turn on that notification bell so you won't miss anything. Also, you can find me on Facebook at Container Crops and IG, the Scaredy Cat Gardener. Okay, let's get into my bag. Okay, first of all, I got this pattern from Made by Lunda, Lunda. I will leave a link to her channel down in the description. This is a crossbody bag that I made. Put the tassel on, made the tassel so you guys can see it up close. I'm going to really show it to you up close. I documented my journey along the way. I didn't have to frog it but one time. So I'm very proud of that. I made the whole bag without having to keep going back. And it really didn't take that long. I was surprised at the length of time that it took. So without further ado, let's watch a few clips along the way. Okay, so as I mentioned before, this is not a how-to video. This is a you can too video. And as a new crocheter, I'm wanting to document my journey. So this is the yarn that I have chosen to use for the bag. It's, let's see, Babylon yarn. I think that's how it's pronounced. And it says it's size 5/7 millimeter. And it's approximately 110 yards in length. And the needle and hook size is 5 to 7. So I think I'm going to choose a size 7 hook to use for my bag. Let's see here. It is very pretty. I love this color blue. And here it is out of the package. And as a new crocheter, I am still getting my supplies. So for this particular pattern, I bought stitch markers, which I did not have, and a finger counter. So I know a lot of you all don't need the counter, but I needed the counter. And this is my first row. It was 19 single crochets across going on. And I think I was on row 3 about this time. I'm kind of confused about the row counting. And here, this is when I was about row, what I thought was row 7, which was ended up being pretty much right at that point in time. And this is just me showing you how I was stitching it together, creating the actual bag. So I stitched these two sections together here. And then this is just me making the actual strap. Just showing you, this is the point in time when I made the actual strap. None of the bag was really hard. I did use my counter. I need that. It helps me a lot because somebody will interrupt me or something will happen. And even though I'm trying to write it down, I'll forget. So along the way of me making the bag, the counter was very important. The little finger counter was very important. So this is my strap. And last but not least, this is me making the tassel. I just used a simple notebook that I had to wrap the yarn around to create the size or to create the shape I needed to make the tassel. And this is me ending the tassel, cutting all those loops apart, and then I trimmed it up so that I could make it as even as possible and the right length that I wanted for my actual bag. Okay, so that was my journey to this beautiful crossbody bag. Now, as most of you all know, my instructional teacher is Ola Jo the Crocheting Sailor. And yes, I did consult her a couple of times. I got confused at one point as to counting my actual rows. I thought I had 9. I asked her, she said, girl, you got 17. I'm like, what? I only need 25. I can knock this out the park. So that's exactly what I did. I went ahead and finished the bag once I realized I had so many rows. I wasn't counting them correctly. Now, as a beginner crocheter, like I said, or like I showed you earlier in the video, a couple of tools that I purchased that just was amazing. And again, this video is not meant to be a how-to video. I am not showing anybody how to do anything because I am just learning. But what I hope this video does is anyone else that wants to learn to crochet, give it a shot. Jump in there. I mean, even Ola Jo was like, girl, you need to start with a pot holder. When I showed her this bag that I wanted to do, and I'm going to link Ola Jo's channel down in the description as well. When I showed her this bag, she was like, although I couldn't see her face, she was like, what? And she was saying, you know, you need to make gradual progression. Start with a pot holder and then go from there and go to the next thing. I said, I'm jumping in. I said, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. And guess what, guys? I did it. So let me show you the bag up close and personal. Okay, so I don't know the exact dimensions. I did not measure it, but this is the front of the bag. And this is the back of the bag. And how do I know? Because if you look closely, right here, this is the seam where I stitched it together at. So you can kind of see it's a little bit wider or bigger than the rest. So that's how I identified the front from the back. I secured the sides really, really well. You can see the inside. I tucked all my weaving in and everything really, really well. This was my whip for about a couple of months, but I did stop for a while. I had some other things going on. And the tassel, I made the tassel as well and attached it, as you can see right there. And the strap, you can make it as long or as short as you want. If you want it to be like a small handbag, it could have been like this. It could have been a shoulder bag. I could have put 2 straps on it if I wanted. You know, that's the beauty of doing it yourself. And I finished the top of it just like I was supposed to. You guys can see down in there. Yes, and then this is the strap weave or yarn, or I know I'm calling that the wrong thing. Okay, this is the strap. How about that? This is the strap. So yes, this is my bag. Thank you so much for your help, Ola Jo, along the way. A couple of questions that I had. Yeah, so anybody that is out there that wants to learn to crochet, give it a shot. Give it a shot. This is an easy bag to make. If I made it, come on, y'all. Y'all can make it too. Come on now. Okay, well, that's going to do it for today. I'm going to actually put this on and we are headed out on some errands soon. So I am so ecstatic about my little bag. Yes, awesome, awesome, awesome. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on that notification bell so you won't miss anything. Oh my goodness. Next video will be in the garden. All right then, until next time, remember, anywhere you can sit a pot, you can grow a plant. And I'll see you on the trail.
You'll be living your good life. Catch a glimpse from the outside all the time.